let's start with CellTrak, the mobile EVV application, on how to register. So if you need any support on how to download the EVV mobile application, we do have a user guide that talks about how to download this directly to your smartphone, your smart device. And once it's been downloaded, the worker, the employee, is going to be the one that registers. Now, an employee can only be registered to one device at a time. Now, that device can have multiple workers on it, for an example, but the employee can only be registered to one at a time. So if you're an employee and you're registered right now and then you get a new phone, congrats, that's wonderful. Go ahead, give us a call and we'll reset that device so you can register on your new device. All right, so employees, how do you register? Well, first you're going to open up CellTrak on your device, and it's going to ask you for a license ID and authentication code. So if you provide individual service, you only provide individual service. You do not provide group service. You maybe don't even know what that is. That's okay too. If you provide individual service, you're going to use the individual service license ID and authentication code. The individual service license ID is 200591. Again, that's 200591. And the individual service authentication code is 121896. Again, that's 121896. Now, if you provide group service and individual service, even if you only provide group service once in a blue moon, once a month, or once a week, you're going to use the group service license ID and authentication code. Now, group service is going to allow you to do both individual and group, so it's very important you do group service if you provide group service. Now, the group service license ID is 200595, and that's 200595. And the group service authentication code is 259467. Again, that's 259467. All right. And these are also included, these codes, in the user guides as well on how to register. It does ask for a phone number, but that's completely optional. And if you're on a tablet or a smart, an iPad, for example, there's typically no phone number associated with those, and that's okay. So these codes help tell CellTrak what program, this is the Wyoming self-direction program, okay? Now, the next screen is, okay, we know you're in Wyoming. Now, who are you? What is the employee's user ID and last name? So your employee user ID is 5 digits. It's all numbers, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, for example. It is unique to each employee, and it can be found on the dashboard of Access Online. So when you log in, the employee logs into Access Online, you will see that there's an EVV user ID right on your dashboard. You can also, of course, contact Access, and we will be able to provide that to you after you validate your identity. So employees enter their employee ID and their last name. Okay. So now we know this is for Wyoming. We know who the employee is. Okay, employee, let's create a password, answer security questions, and finish registration. So password needs to be entered twice. And it's always encouraged to be complex and unique, so no one else can break into that account. Of course, passwords are case sensitive. Next, that employee needs to select and answer 2 different security questions. They cannot be the same security question twice. The answer can be anything. It's not case sensitive. Okay, whatever your answer works. And then you'll click register button, the register user button. Okay. If for some reason you're registered on another device, maybe you're not known to the system, or there's some type of issue, this is when you might get a pop-up. And if you're not sure what that means, just contact Access or Participant Care Services, and we will be able to coach you through and research what is going on. Now, once that employee registers, they'll be able to see all the participants linked to them. So it's one registration for the employee, and all the participants they serve will appear.